Fellow Toastmasters and guests, I like to think that I am someone who embraces change. Most people don't deal with change very well, and actually the assignment for the speech was think about a coming change and how you're going to manage it. And I thought, easy. I deal with change really well. Let me give you some examples. When my favorite barbecue restaurant opened a second location due to overcapacity, it's such a popular restaurant, constant lines to get in, they're always running out of burnt ends. I thought, this is great. Less people in line for me at my favorite location. I did go over and confirm that the second location wasn't as good and continued eating at my location. Shorter lines, no burnt ends still, but that's only because they're very limited. When Major League Baseball introduced rules to shorten the game, because as you may have heard, they're about 20 hours long. So they introduced these rules to make them maybe 19 and a half hours long, such as intentional walks. I applauded this, I thought, this is great. Even though I never sit down and watch a baseball game because they're too long. I only watch the highlights. Today, I'm an avid Android user, but I once used an iPhone, just to confirm that Android's better. I embraced email, then I embraced texting. I embraced texting as a replacement for phone calls, although my mother did not. Still have to call her, unfortunately. She hates texting. I love technology, actually. New technology is great. I'm here to remind you of a huge change that's on the horizon, and I want you to embrace it. Some of you may have heard of the phrase artificial intelligence, AI. Now, I know some of you are nisters, so you actually know what AI is. But let's give into the hype. The rise of the machines, they're coming. Do you want to be swallowed up by the machines when the change comes? No. What's better than getting swallowed or stomped by the machines? Join the machines. That's how you embrace change. Coming AI is inevitable. They're going to take over. The best thing you can do is become a machine. Let me give you some examples. So, I'm Latino, but I cannot dance salsa for my life. Wouldn't it be great if I could just get a chip that made me dance on rhythm? Then I could go out with Jaslyn and enjoy myself at the salsa dancing nights that she's invited me to, and I keep declining. There's another example. I used to love spicy food. I still do, actually, but my stomach does not. So I've had to back off. And, whenever there's a ghost pepper flavored something or other, I have to casually turn it down, and people laugh at me because they think I'm a wimp. It's not true. I've eaten many ghost pepper flavored things and other very spicy things, but just can't bear the pain anymore. So wouldn't it be great if I could get an augmentation of my intestines so that they were spice proof? Then I could just enjoy the hotness in my palate. And speaking of palates, sort of, don't you hate going to the dentist? Does anybody actually like going to the dentist? Let's be honest. Okay, you guys are weird. Nobody likes going to the dentist. And I recently had a bunch of cavities, which was a huge shock to me because I've never had any dental issues. And I just went in for a casual, appointment. Everything's gonna be great, just routine. You have 5 cavities. What? I do think they're scam artists, but to err on the side of caution, I got them filled, right? But wouldn't it be great if I didn't have to go to the dentist because I had robotic teeth that never die, that are great at chewing really hard meat and other hard things that you try to eat? I think so. So, even better than that would be productivity, right? I really like to sleep. I'm not going to work more than 40 hours a week, even though a lot of people here do for some reason. They don't pay you to. But wouldn't it be great if you could continue your productivity with the aid of machines You could make robotic arms that could do the work for you. You could just program them to do the coding while you're watching sports. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Even better, I would like a chip that helps me listen during meetings, because I'm going to confess, unless it's a Toastmasters meeting, I'm tuned out completely. And this would really help me in my home life, because I have a tendency to not listen to everything my wife says. And as some of you may know, this is not something you want to fail at. So, in the end, I would love to become part machine so I can listen to my wife with precision and 100% recall. In fact, better than texting, so I can say, that's not what you said, instead of saying, oh yes, you're right, honey. So embrace change. Rise of the Machines is coming. Join us.